According to theology, the creation as recorded in the Bible occurred approximately 6,000 years ago. Most Christians remain adamant that the recording of Genesis is that of the physical creation. Scientists have proven this theory to be hopelessly impossible when referring to the physical creation, as they have proved that the earth was created billions of years ago. I am a Christian, and when I see proof, I adapt my teachings to what the facts are. The universe is most definitely more than 6,000 years old. We have physical fossil proof that dinosaurs roamed the planet more than 1 billion years ago. It is therefore impossible for the earth to be 6,000 years old. On the other hand, unlike what scientists and atheists believe into being fact, the Bible teaches about the undying spirit which gives life to all living beings. Many scientists and atheists do not believe in the unseen spirit, and for this reason believes that when the body dies, the spirit which gives it life dies with it. Although the creation of Genesis 1 is not a recording of the physical creation, there is a very logical explanation to what the creation refers to. I want to make one point very clear. Nobody will ever understand the teachings from the Bible if they do not know how the human spirit evolved through all the ages before it reached the human form. Scientists, on the other hand, will not understand what the true purpose for evolution was, whilst ignoring the fact that spirit is the source of life within all living beings. The reason why the creation in the Bible leads so many people into believing that it is a recording of the physical universe is that its creation was recorded along the same lines to how God created the physical universe by evolution. For example, in the Bible's creation, there was no life on earth in the beginning. God created plants, then animals, and lastly man, the same way as how life evolved on earth. Let's start with these questions. What is the recording of Genesis in the Bible referring to if it is not a recording of the physical creation? And for what specific reason was life on earth created then? Darwin was one of the first people to whom the unknown mysteries of the physical creation were revealed. God might have started his creation of the physical universe with a big bang billions of years ago. Nobody really has the answers, but the physical universe and the Bible both exist. We therefore have to continue from what is revealed and attempt to unlock the mysteries in such ways that it would make sense. We cannot hold on to what our ancestors were taught by their ancestors and ignore the facts of what science has proven. Without this knowledge, there would have never been any means by which the journey of the Spirit would have been revealed. As I have said, without understanding evolution, the Bible's secrets will remain shut to the human mind. I am no authority on the detail of our physical creation. I am merely a servant to whom God revealed His Spirit. I will therefore start off from where God had created life on earth. From this point, we will advance another few billion years to where bacterial life evolved into visible life forms. The visible life forms were merely unintelligent hosts of spirits. We will refer to these spirits in their first bodies as spirits entering the first grade of their journey. In time, they evolved into more intelligent beings, as it was time for the spirit to advance into more intelligent life forms, or to advance to the second grade. The point remains that all living creatures were created to serve as hosts for the spirit, evolving and advancing whilst being inside the physical bodies. The physical bodies were prepared for the evolving spirits and not merely animals physically evolving for no reason. What purpose would that serve? The physical bodies had to evolve into more advanced and intelligent creatures to host the evolving and advancing spirits. These creatures eventually evolved into beings which had a brain. From this point on, they evolved into more intelligent and sophisticated animals. The last and most intelligent animal into which the spirit evolved was the human being. People ask me why species never became extinct when the spirit advanced to higher and more intelligent life forms. The reason is that God created a first grade for spirits to start their journeys in first, and then advance to higher grades. The first grade of a school does not shut down when the students advance to the second grade. There will always be new students entering the first grade, the same as with spirits. There will always be new spirits who have to start their journey in the first grade. This is where our spirit's journey started. The school for the spirit's journey was made complete when God created the human. In other words, the same spirit which started their journey in these lowest life forms billions of years ago reached the final animal form when they entered the human body. Spirits which reach the human form have reached the final form from which they are able to escape from the circle of life and death, after which there remains only one more grade to complete. The physical side of God's creation, or evolution, has reached completion on earth. All spirits started their journey at the bottom, from the beginning, no matter what animal body they are in at this time. This is the reason why evolution had to happen. The whole process took billions of years to complete, but it had to happen exactly the way it did. Quite simple. All human spirits have entered and left countless bodies through countless ages before reaching the human form. The final step that the spirit has to take is to escape the darkness. The human is the only form from which the spirit is able to escape the astral and enter God's kingdom. All spirits are imprisoned in the astral from the beginning of its journey when it entered its first physical body. Each time a physical body dies, the spirit leaves the body and it returns to dust. The spirit, on the other hand, cannot die and returns to the astral. Another body is then prepared for the same spirit, where it then re-enters to advance on its journey. The spirit will always advance on its journey ever closer to its final destination, which is God's kingdom. The spirit continues in the circle of life and death within the astral. Approximately 6,000 years ago, the first human spirits evolved to the level where it became intelligent enough to realize its destiny. These first spirits never knew how to escape from the astral. God revealed His light to them, by which they realized that they were trapped in darkness. Once the spirit reached the human form, it has not reached the end of its journey. It has to escape from the physical universe and enter into a pure spirit world which hosts no flesh. And this is where the Bible comes to life. It has nothing to do with the physical creation. The Bible was solely written to serve as a map by which spirits are guided to escape from the cycle of birth and death. This is where the beginning of the creation in Genesis started, approximately 6,000 years ago. The Bible was written by spirit, merely for spirit. The map in the Bible which leads spirits to God cannot be studied. The Bible was written in codes, which merely those who have the gift are able to crack. No spirit will ever be able to cross the bridge from the astral to God's kingdom without somebody who completed the journey to lead them. Solely one who entered God's kingdom is familiar with the path to lead other seeking spirits to their final destination. All spirits' final destiny is God, and the only way by which it will reach God is by passing through the physical body. The human body serves as the gate between the astral and heaven. The Bible makes it very clear in Luke 17, where it is written that the kingdom of God is within us. But because we do not understand the spirit's journey by evolution first, the Bible has become a useless storybook to seeking souls. Evolution is therefore undeniably a fact, without which there would be no Bible, religion, or journey. Darwin has most definitely done all of humanity a great favor, mostly the Christians, by revealing these facts on evolution. The fact remains that Darwin never knew what the purpose was for all living beings to evolve. God bless you.